Pick an astronaut. Oh, any, many, money, mo, catch a take with us. You. Alert. Nuclear apocalypse. Intimate. Execute Order 1961 in protocol. Enacted. Enacted. Commence Astro Citizen emergency drill and brace for a nuclear impact. A lighter. Oh, I actually what's happened to her? Oh, okay, got sued. Oh. Okay, so this is more of a 2D, 3D model. That's actually pretty interesting. Okay, so first aid. Man, I know how to find handbook. What's she doing? She's, you know the cup's full, all right? Just want to let you know. How did you get your hand stuck? Bro, why don't these not have multiple other doors? It's unplugged. Find a recruit. You know what? Yeah. Down the hatch. Alert. Incoming missile detected. High risk of impact. Grab whatever you can. You got 60 seconds. Come on, Granny! I'm gonna need that engineer. I feel like the engineer might do well. Come here. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna take it. I ain't got no more time. Okay, so how in the world did the space station get blown up since the bombs are going straight towards the Earth? Got the artifact. Greetings, Astro computerized assistant reporting for duty. You must be Emmett, right? I am pleased to announce that you have been randomly selected the to become the captain of this vessel. Welcome aboard the escape shuttle. Sorry, I can't really talk when that freaking music's in my ear. It's good music, but on behalf of the Astro Citizen program, please accept our apologies for the tiny misfortune of being relocated 60 parsecs away from Earth. I guess it's like several miles. Your mission: find a safe place to land and then try to contact the outside world. Please activate the main computer for future instructions. It is located in the center of the shuttle. Follow the regular rationing protocol and feed your crew. Good luck. You are going to need it, Captain. Okay. Hi, how are ya? Sock puppet. That. That.
Hmm?
Everyone's
Yeah?
okay. Hunger, everything's. Okay, yeah, okay, so that one does. God. Preventative system disabled. Please come back later. Have a nice day. What is that? End of the day. Captain, since you have just taken command, the protocol uh, desiccates. A speech must be given. A good one. Scratch that. A great one. Everyone is really looking forward to your speech, Captain. So am I. This is it. You can really show what breed of captain you will be on this incredible journey. What kind of speech will you have? Strength. Let's do intelligence. Okay, yeah, this is when the music needs to go down. All the way down, just down. Okay, alright. Everyone's fine. So, end day. A clever speech sounded like a great idea, of course. That only works if the one who gives it is, well, witty enough. Your tongue suddenly stopped working, and all you could alter out. How about some fresh air? Let's open the air. You dummy. Who in the As far as speeches go, it was the worst one in this part of the universe. Your crew seems to be in agreement about this. Congratulations, captains. Congratulations, Captain. It's day one, and you have already succeeded in bringing your people together. They all agreed to it? Excuse me? Oh, hold on. To cheer. Okay, so succeed to bring in against a common foe, no less. To cheer you up a little after this. Festus, Fasco, Fascisco, or whatever. I know what the word says, but I can't say it. I allow myself to power up the enzyme enzyme generator in the back of the shuttle. It will produce some usual chemicals for you daily. Alright, Captain, it's important to keep yourself and your crew well fed. One priority of not priority. One portion of delicious canned soup is enough to sustain a human for a few days. I doubt we will find any other useful rations here in space. Don't forget to keep good inventory or your stocks. Unless you want to eat your own crewmates. That was a joke, please. Appreciate it and laugh. Thank you for your cooperation, Captain. Who will perform the routine supply check? Only recruitments. The only requirements, not recruitments, the only requirements is simply mathematics. I realize I might be asking a lot, but I have a good feeling about the crew. Uh, she's gonna miscount. Yeah, let's just have her. Alright. Oh, frick. Oh, yeah, this. Alright, so we got a good a little bit. Okay. So, this is our character. Emmett Ellis. Flexible, brilliant, wimpy. Well, of course, look at those scrawny legs and those scrawny arms. Despite his brilliant mind, despite his brilliant mind, his name's Emmett to me. Emmett has always been undervalued and misunderstood by his peers, seeking scientific scientific challenge and to get away from his ungrateful job as a chemistry teacher. He signed up for the Astro Citizen program, hoping this will be the place where he can finally earn the appreciation and respect he deserves. Captain's goal, five success. Okay, okay. So what about her? D.D. Darwin, a former child athlete, choose choose promising career was ended by a untimely. I don't know why I stuttered. He's gonna have to bear with me on some of these. I'll get better, I promise. Untimely injury. As an adult, she struggles to reinvent, reinvent, reinvent herself, but the reality is far from that she once imagined. She joined the Astro Citizen program in hopes of regaining her confidence and finally becoming the of champion she was always designed to be. We got Megan Mann, flexible, clever, and Megan has spent her whole life caring for a laundry business, family laundry, and her own business household. After retiring and giving the business to her children, Megan craves a new purpose and new challenges. She doesn't expect much from that wacky Astro Citizen program she signed up for on a whim. but life might still have some surprises in store for her. All right, so April Angeli, yeah, a young mechanic who spent most of her life working in her family, fa- working in her family's garage. For some reason I saw that said garbage. I was like, what the crap have you been? Family's garage in New Orleans. With her father and older brother sick of only serving bicycles, April got into a fight with her family and joined the Astros Citizen program to tinker her way into space. Well, that's good. Maybe sooner or later we'll know what the others are. But anyway, so we actually got a radio this time. Okay, so we might as well just go ahead. Yeah, air one. I'm guessing we don't have to worry about water. Good news, Captain. This shuttle came pre-stocked with an emergency food supply. Use it wisely. The routine the routine check is now complete and it does not compute. An error was made. That's what I get for trusting humans to do math. She was an athlete. I should have picked him. Uh, I might have to do another route. All right, I think this is like some sort of tutorial or whatnot. Some of the supplies went missing, and current numbers of, or she probably took it. She probably straight up hid it somewhere so she can eat it. Some of the supplies went missing, and this current number of cans on board is 4, which is the only 4 we got left. With decent leadership and rational restraints, the resource. How did you even lose? Reserve of food can on the ship should be suffocated. Oh, suffocated or suffocants. For the time being, that said, it is in your best interest to procure more as soon as possible. Despite the outcome, I think DD deserves a shot at being your payload officer. If you keep her happy enough, she will procure some minerals for you daily. As long her parole is not too low. Captain, the crafting model in the back of the cabin is now available. It's pretty self-explanatory. This wonderful machine lets you create something from almost nothing. From no, create something from almost nothing. All all you need is a little bit of materials, chemicals, or power. Use it to craft, recycle, or repair your supplies, as well as upgrade items and shuttle systems. Yeah, we. No one needs to be fed. Mm. Captain, I told you I turn on the crafting system in the back of the shuttle, I recommend utilizing the machine. Okay. Yeah, but I don't... Okay, well, we'll just make... Okay, we found a small metal box in one of the compartments labeled to cert. Do open. You could take apart the lock and gather some elements from it, ignoring what's inside, or you could try to open it, which would require different finger for you. Yeah, man, I got brilliant. I'm a brilliant. No food. You carefully disassembled. You carefully dismantled the lock on the box you found in the shuttle. The box being useless now, you turn your attention to the parts of the disassembled lock. The parts weren't weren't as useful as we hoped, but the lock was powered by a battery which you separated without a hitch, and the thing crafted the thing. Nice. It is a matter of national pride that America became the first country to play sports in space. Astro Citizens was already has already done the focus testing. If it came up with the perfect name, Astrosport. Refusal to participate will indicate emergency captain yeah, protocol. That shall the rules. What shall the rules of Astro Sports be? Strength. I think we can last not having food. Only got 4. Okay. The best games have the simplest rules, and and it's it doesn't. And it doesn't get simpler than Astro Sports. One team needs to touch the opponent in of the shuttle. The other team stops them by any means. Megan was the victor, and she slammed the wall so hard it opened a secret compartment. A a gift from the Astro Citizen HQ to celebrate our succeed. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, you found a holographic chess set on board. You've never heard of holographic chess? It's like regular chess, but with a big round board, and your pieces are holographic monsters. Oh, so like the Star Wars. Because of it, because it doesn't use physical pieces, I can totally play you. I can totally play you. You'll have to input my moves, but just remember, I control the airflow to where you sleep at night. You better not cheat, is all I'm saying. Want to play a game? Sure. Wait. I don't know what the artifact's for, so I'm just gonna. How much food do? How much? How many cans we got? 6 cans. Mmm. Mmm. Only 6 cans. That'll save us 2 left. I couldn't really risk it. I can't believe you defeated me in holographic chess. How? The computer always wins. I know you had help from the crew. I'm tempted to turn this ship into a pile of smoking space junk, but good game. I don't think computers should have that feeling anyways, but aside from me having the burning desire to kill you. Okay. The mood around here feels lighter, doesn't it? Everyone in high spirit. I guess brilliant. Uh, I guess brutally crashing the soul of your beloved ship AI will do that. You traitor. How much? I want to know how many cans I get. Okay, I think it might should. Captain, I've detected some strange energy distortion. Almost as if we're going through a ripple in space-time. If we're not careful, we may get stuck in a time loop and never. Captain, I've detected some strange energy. Oh, that's what okay, so yeah, we don't want that. Okay, everyone.
Huh. Hey.
I mean, they're okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and get them food because it's been 3 days since I didn't have no soup. Yeah, only produces 1 can. I don't like that. Thank goodness for your quick thinking, Captain. That whole may have felt like an hour, but it was actually only 60 seconds. That's not enough time to do much of anything. Overcharging the battery and launching us into warp speed was exactly what we needed to escape the time loop. Traveling at such great speed has had a lasting effect on April's uh, perception of time. She's moving a little faster now. No, it's not. That's not April. Which one's April? That one's April. Nice. Your attention is required, Captain. This is most abnormal. We are we are registering unknown transmission, but I cannot identify who is sending them. And more importantly, what they what they can contain. It might be a solar flare interference or worse, a new type of Soviet encryption. We need to we need to decipher these signals as soon as possible. For all we know, our survival depends on it. Who do you want to put in charge on monitoring these communications. I mean, I saw her. I saw Grandma. I saw her communicating with a talking on a cell phone earlier, even though it was unplugged. But I got hope.
Huh.
Goals update. Check goals section, Captain. You need to see this. I am not easily excited, but this is one of the greatest moments for humanity and human-made AI alike. We are not alone in this universe. The signals we intercepted were finally descripted. They are aliens transmissions, as in coming from other life forms. And no, I do not mean the Reds. I do not mean the Reds. It's something we have never seen before. There seems to be a number of intelligent civilizations in this galaxy. The signals are coming from everywhere. We safely assume we are going to meet some of them sooner or later. Our, or rather, your life will never be the same, Captain. One of these digital signatures seems familiar, but the message itself is unclear. Perhaps when we get closer to its source, the transmission will clear up. The source is in outer space, at least a week from our current position. By the way, Captain, you still have to nominate your communication officer. I say Megan fits the bill. You agree? It's settled. Then from now on, Megan will ensure that you get some power from the crafting model regular, regularly, as long as she's not insubordinate. That is crafting complete. Ugh. Captain, we are now entering a field of cosmic gas. Its origin is unknown, though I have a theory. Uh-oh. Can you smell that? Did someone forget to brush their teeth today? No, it's just the gas leaking into the shuttle. Somebody could try to isolate some of the gas to use later. Avoid the... Okay, so that's kind of like a chemical thing, so you'll be part of it.
Hmm. Aha. Huh. Huh.
Do not trust me. What is that? Like just go to sleep? The cosmic the cosmic gas leak has been contained. Your ongoing exposure could have resulted in maybe best if you don't know. What's important in that you've isolated enough of the gas for us to rework it into useful chemicals. Smart. Mm. Wait, let's do that. Interesting news, Captain. It appears that there is a hollow space behind one of the walls. Hollow space. Oh, hollow space behind one of the wall panels. A hidden room maybe. A secret stash. It would be worth checking out. What's your approach of finding out what's behind the panel? Okay, good. Yesterday, I brought your attention to the hidden space behind one of the wall panels. You did your best to access it, but to no avail. We will probably never learn what's on the other side. My compu- my computation suggests there's only 1% of there being any treasure. Like a really big soup can. Soup can. In short, definitely not worth the trouble. Receive. Nice. Now, wait. Wait, hold on. What about upgrades? We might need first aid.
Eh?
Okay, everyone's fine, but we desperately need food. Let's get one more, and then we'll do the updates later. Last night I was browsing through some design of beautiful machines. Okay, never you mind why. I kind of question it, but okay. Now pay attention. I found a food dispensing machine on board. All shuttles in the Astro Citizen program were to be equipped with one. Ours is missing a lever, but apparently, but apart from that, it seems functional. It's hardly rocket science, so you should manage to fix it. Duct tape fix anything. Hey. All right. Hold on, let me see these. I feel like this is a tutorial. Official government research shows there is not a thing in the universe that cannot be fixed with duct tape. You were very resourceful to tape a chair leg where the lever used to be. Now just a little pull, and there you go, Captain. A brand new can of soup straight from the vending machine. Unfortunately, there was only one portion inside. Don't worry, I already got rid of the remaining junk. April remains alert. Crafting completed. Okay. Sir, a wild side of cropped up, or cropped up on my scanner. A dark, swirly sky planet has appeared before us. It's covered in a great storm, but beneath the dark swirls, my scanner detect hazy, indistant heat signatures and a multitude of structures. A thunderous world is probably an improvement over this middle mind goggling empty vacuum. Should I enact the landing protocol, Captain? No. Don't know what the sock puppet's for. Captain, the planet we passed yesterday is now barely visible against the dark canvas of space. Conditions on its surface were a bit questionable, so I can see why you chose not to risk a crash landing. Our resources won't last forever. However, it would be wise to land somewhere before things get nasty in the shuttle cap and cabin. I will let you know as soon as I clock a visible landing spot. April is looking alerted. Upgrade complete. Not hungry, not hungry. I can't. It says no loyal.
Huh?
Okay, maybe we got plenty. We got plenty of food. We'll have plenty of food in just a second. An alien vessel is approaching. Their ship is rigged with light show sync to the music they started blasting as soon as we open comms. Captain, they're playing rockabilly. Your crew is already grooving to the beat. The aliens claim to be of the Dance Lord tribe and are searching for the best dancers in the galaxy. They've challenged our tribe to a dance off specifically a sock hop. If you don't accept, they will vaporize. Okay, I think dancing requires That thing requires a lot of agility. So do agility. Hmm. He accepted the Dance Lord's challenge. They beam the crew to their ship, and you all lit up the dance floor as soon as you stepped on board. After taking your shoes off, you sock hopped straight to the leader, Warbob, Warpop, Bop, Warbop. But he was no match for your wicked footwork and synchronized snapping. Warpop acknowledge your skills and let you go with his blessing. He will refill our supply of chemicals. The sock hop ended with everyone sipping non-alcohol fruit punch from a big glass bowl. Captain, I think you've been practicing your moves in the mirror. Story loyal is alerted. Oh, well, daggum, I didn't realize it would take 2 days. Um, Captain Ellis. This is a delivery guy. This is a delivery guy outside. No, there is a delivery guy outside, leaning out. Some kind of warp hole. The box behind him reads Pizza Pizza. Delivery in 300 milliseconds or your money back. He angrily waves a greasy good job. That's a box. Greasy box of us. His English is hard to parse. I wonder where or when he's from. Should we attempt dialogue or no? Or give him something valuable to exchange? Frick. Should have. I mean, the communicator. We kind of need that though. If only I. Just buzz off. Now who's gonna pay this? Not us. Good night. Alright, the guy stared at us incredulously. Incredulous. While we stared back, also. He quickly became very incensed. Perhaps he was behind on his 3 deliveries per second quota. He threw boxes at us in a fit of rage, glared at us once more, then turned and slapped a button. The warp hole promptly closed up. I wonder if pizza. I was gonna say we could have called them if they had a number. I wonder if pit pizza. Take it. Pizza Pizza have an interdimensional customer complaint line. Ever continues to look alert. I wish this thing will make more. Captain, don't alert the red. Don't alert the rest of the passengers, but something got something got the drop of me. It appears to be some kind of droid. It's just it just activated a webbed sack on its back carry carries hold on, it's like metal scraps, bits of plants and other oddities, including something which looks like a skull. It's extending its grip to open the airlock. Shall I secure the? Hmm. Oh, he's trying to open the airlock, so I don't want him to end up sucking us out there. He's trying to find. No, no. Shall I secure the outer airlock door and deny the robot entry? Well, the thing is, he's either. I think I want to try. I want to see what out. I want to see what happens. Just a hunch. If something happens, I will. Whatever. Despite the little droid creeping around, deciding not to secure the airlock, I must admit I was dubious about such a course of action, but the machine turned out to be quite the resource. Once inside, fluttered. It fluttered about gathering up dust, metal shavings, and it um, detritus. Take them. I can. I don't know why I cannot speak some words. It reared a little. It wired. It wired a little. Then out its other end popped a little orbs of material, one of which was a ball of edible organs, a snack. It finished cleaning up and left while you sat with the crew, munching robo poop. I guess because we got food, we got fed. Yeah, we got
Mm-hmm.
fed. Oh yeah. Space travel can be dull, but there are still tons of ways to make your own fun. Trust me, I live in a computer. Let's design a game. Your your game will need a core mechanic, which could revolve around an item. Get creative. What kind of game will it do? Okay, got a lighter. You design your game around the lighter. Around the lighter. The core mechanic of your game was chase the crew around the shuttle. If the person you were chasing got burned, They owe you 10 push ups. Okay, so basically you run around with the lighter and then. Okay. You played until realizing how much the fire made you miss Earth. At least you could camp there. Remembering camping? Remember camping? You and your crew sat next to the lighter, thinking about roasting marshmallows. Do you remember? Okay, nice. Make more. Captain, it is time for activate and utmost importance. Humble task. Okay. It will show keep the floor clean. Some specks of metal tarred of small rubber scumbled. Come right the place. Could do could do with a good scrubbing. April looks free. April looks free. Hold up, make sure. All right. Da-da-da. All right. So we need to clean up. Get some brilliancy in here. Maybe we get a android or something. Like make a little rover. Okay. April brewed some kind of that could do concoction. Yeah. Kind of concoction that could do the cleaning trick. The trick is, and the trick it did. Also, the scent of the thrown together cleaning product was surprisingly refreshing. You all have a clear head in this near, newly clean space. The loyal, stay alerted. Well, I got something for you. Well, this night just got interesting. A nightmare, a nightmare wakes you up. As you adjust your eyes to darkness, you suddenly realize that you are not alone. You can make out a salute of a person in the shadows. It's motionless, but seems to be staring right at you. You can't just ignore it, Captain. Okay, fine. If I cannot ignore it. Wait, when do we get a pizza? Alright, you need a sock puppet. That was a fun night, Captain. When you woke up and you noticed that someone standing in the shadows, the figure didn't move. It just stared. Terrified, you used the lighter to see the mysterious visitor clearly, and believe it or not, your worst nightmare turned out to be just a mask hanging on a coat rack. You were so spooked, quite funny, really. I'm sure we will laugh about it all tomorrow. Here, I'll start now. Ha ha. It's bizarre that you did not notice the mask on board before. Yeah, we were like almost 20 days in the shuttle. But you're not the one to look a gift horse in the mouth, are you? Just be glad you found it, Captain, and I promise to stop laughing at you. Captain, are you sitting down? You've been sitting for weeks. You say. Anyway, we're receiving SOS signals that the bears, the bears an earthly signal. A fellow human out here on the land. It's a rescue call, Captain. Meaning expect someday somebody or something to board the ship.
Supper's ready when you
Dad told me.
Oh, I didn't know.
Sure. Well, I'll be dog. Okay, I'll read some of this later. I have to go, but I